News at 6 starts now.
Feces-covered floors inside a Fairfield home where 10 children were living in what police say was, quote, squalor. Now their parents are facing serious charges. These are the parents, Jonathan Allen and Ina Rogers, who you just saw and see right now right behind us.
Allen is facing 7 counts of torture and 9 counts of felony child abuse. All this coming as those children between the ages of 4 months and 12 are removed from the Fairfield home. Yeah,
Fox 40's Doug Johnson is live in Fairfield with the latest. And Doug, you went inside that home today. What is what you saw? Does that compare with what police are telling us about?
Yeah, it seems pretty accurate. The conditions inside definitely dirty. Now, the mother of those children, she did bail out. She did let us inside of her home, and she had a reason the home was so messy. She was blaming it on the police. Meanwhile, she is claiming that she and her husband are completely innocent.
My mom brought about all these crazy allegations of like abuse and everything, and I was like, absolutely not. And CPS already questioned them and looked at them and said there was no sign of abuse and neglect. So I was like, why am I even here?
30-year-old Ina Rogers claims she and her husband, 29-year-old Jonathan Allen, are innocent of charges of neglect and abuse against 10 of their 11 children. In fact, Rogers is so confident she allowed us to see inside her Fairfield home, a home police say the children were living in unhealthy conditions inside of.
Garbage and spoiled food on the floor, animal and human feces, and a large amount of debris making areas of the house unpassable.
But Rogers claimed the mess was made by the police department when they arrested Allen on Friday.
I have so many things that were broken in my home and demolished.
Fairfield police say this case started in late March when Rogers' 12-year-old son had run away. He was found a short time later hiding under a bush, but officers noticed 9 other kids living inside the house in filth. At that point, Rogers' children were taken by Child Protective Services, and she was charged with child neglect. During the following 6 weeks, investigators say the kids started to open up about how Allen was treating them.
The children described incidents of intentional abuse resulting in puncture wounds, burns, bruising, and injuries consistent with being shot with a pellet gun or a BB gun.
That's why this is absolutely crazy. He was the nice guy. He was the one playing video games with them when I'm telling them that we need to clean up and do chores.
However, Rogers admitted her 10 children do share a single bedroom.
Tried the whole like separate the boys, separate the girls, but my kids are so close that every night they would end up all in the same room.
And the Solano County District Attorney's Office says this abuse started as early as 2014. They also say that the mother could be facing more charges as well. And Rogers says that only the youngest 8 of her children are also Allen's. Reporting live in Fairfield tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.
A lot of details there, Doug. Thank you. Now, this case is already drawing comparisons to that House of Horrors case in Southern California. In January, 12 brothers and sisters were rescued from a home after one of their siblings managed to escape. Those siblings were found to have been shackled to beds inside that home. And just like in this situation in Fairfield, those siblings were also homeschooled. David and Louise Turpin have been charged with several counts of torture and child abuse in Southern California.
We're following some breaking news right now.